Are you serious? Are you serious? Breaking news, of course. During our live broadcast today, the 7.1 mega earthquake hit just off the coast of New Zealand. We've been monitoring it to see if what would develop. I kept telling the people during the live broadcast, I don't like the feeling of this thing. It's too big. Now, it was not real shallow at 159 kilometers, but where it was at, right on that ridge, I kept saying, there's going to be more aftershocks, and I will not be surprised if there isn't a tsunami. Well, a tsunami is in effect for New Zealand, and we're still monitoring it because, here's why. The aftershocks just keep hitting. Since that quake of 7.1, New Zealand has been hit with a 5.6, a 5.7, a 5.3, a 5.7, a 5.6, a 4.9, a 5.3, a 5.5, a 5.0, a 5.8, and a 5.5. And there was a report trying to come in there. I'm sorry about that. So in other words, the New Zealand, you have the big quake, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 aftershocks. This is all in the space of 4 hours, right in the same place. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, 11. So you have a massive quake, mega quake of 7.1, and then 11 more aftershocks pounding on you with strong at 5. And they're shallow. These aftershocks, get this, and there maybe is, and this is why the tsunami warning is there. This is a dangerous situation. New Zealand, they're saying it was a 19 kilometers is all it was. At first they told us 159. Forget it. Way off track. It was only 19 kilometers. And then the aftershocks have been 10 kilometers, every one of them. One was 13.8. Most of them were 10.0. It's just unbelievable. And there's also been a 5.8 in Indonesia now, okay, which is being affected by what's going on down there. So we've got a serious, serious situation developing in New Zealand. Meanwhile, Hawaii is trying to get through the aftermath of Hurricane Madeline, which has left torrential rains and flooding. And they have another hurricane called Lester on the way. But the Gulf of Mexico, this thing has become a monster. It went from a tropical disorganized depression number 9 to a tropical storm Hermine, and now it will be a Hurricane Hermine as it comes ashore in Florida later this evening. So we've got to keep our eyes on what's going on in Florida. We've got to keep our eyes on what's happening right now in New Zealand. And in Florida, I mean, the storm surge is going to be enormous. Somewhere between 7 and 9 foot waves of the storm surge. And it's very low-lying area there along that coast. So I'm telling you. And then the rains and the wind. And it's just going to get ugly. And the Floridians aren't ready for it because the meteorologists never took this storm serious. They never took it serious. And so now you have people unprepared for a hurricane that is going to come ashore. And then it's going to affect the East Coast, up and down the East Coast a ways in Georgia and the Carolinas in the next couple days over the weekend. So we've got a lot going on. But pray for New Zealand right now because this thing is shaking and quaking down there. And a tsunami warning in effect. I'll be back with more current world events, how they relate to Bible prophecy. Heidi's got Rachel's Heart tonight. Starts in about 15 minutes. She'll be live at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com and YouTube. She'll be live right here on this YouTube channel.